All right, as you can see, I got her all cleaned up with some lemons and some salt. Looks nice to do again. Now, as I wash this off, all this blue oxidization comes pouring off, and then you get a nice little shine. Well, the inside's the same way, except for that oxidization comes out in your run and leaving a bunch of chemicals and toxins and poisons, all that junk, all in where you want it to be, or where you don't want it to be, I should say. So we're gonna take a gallon or 4 liters of vinegar. This is cleaning vinegar, high strength, and 2 gallons or 8 liters of water. And we're gonna run that in the still, and we are going to run it on high, collect it, and all the blue stuff will come dripping out. So I'm gonna add all this stuff in, and then we are going to run it, and you will see what I'm talking about. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take the top off. Make sure our valve's closed at the bottom. Down here, close the valve off. So, all right, so we're gonna put vinegar, water in the top, that down, vinegar, water, next we put in the vinegar, and this is just a cleaning run. Now this is gonna get all the toxins out of there. It's a copper problem. I don't think the guys that are running stainless have this issue. We'll go ahead and put that sucker in. And then we're also gonna do the thumper as well. Alright. And then we're going to do the thumper as well. Now thumper, especially when you're running it, running off your mash there. There's a way to fill these things so they're safe, because they're kind of like a pressure bomb. If you fill them too high, you get too much pressure, they'll blow up. So what I do is I pour some in. No bubbles. You want to be able to hear that bubble sound. Once you get to that bubble sound, you know you're there. Still not enough. Just a little bit, starting to bubble. You want to hear a good thump, 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 thump. Hear that? That's what you want. All right, here we go. Second one in. All right. Ooh, that smells good. Whoa. All right. So we got our 2 gallons of water in here. Well, just under, because we got some of the thumper, right? And then we got our 1 gallon of vinegar in there. Already nice and warm. Alright, then we're going to go and tighten up all our connections. Make sure that's all good. And we're going to plug her in. That's good. Oh yeah. And because I don't have, I can't remember what these are called, but the pressure fittings, like so, I need to get some made for here, 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 and a great big one here would be nice. You know, like a 3-inch or something, so you can pour in your fruits or whatever. Anyway, so since I don't have those, I have to come up with plumber's putty. And I have to plumber putty our seals. Turn this a little bit. See what I mean? Oh, turn you. So right here is going to be a leak. And right here, and right here is going to be a leak. So I'm going to use plumber's putty on that. And before that all happens, let's plug in the brain box and get that going, shall we? Let's try to put it out of the way here. And I'm just going to set my box up here on this primary fermenter. I just set this up yesterday, so I don't have this all plugged in yet and ready to roll. But we're going to get there. All in time. Power this thing up. Listen to that, making noise already. Ooh, should be cleaning. Okay, so back to what I was doing up there, which was some plumber's putty, and I don't know. Oh yes, it's in here. Plumber's putty. Good stuff to have. Now I know you can make it out of oats and stuff like that, make a paste, but it gets really hard at the end. You gotta chip it and soak it. Some people don't mind it. Me, I like plumber's putty. So if I notice when this thing starts getting screaming hot, like when you're running into your tails, it likes to blow a seam. Oh, look at this stuff is sticky. I haven't used it in a while. I mixed it around. But it'll like to blow an air bubble, and then it'll start weeping little drops of alcohol vapors, so you gotta mess around with it, poke it all back. I'm gonna go in the back, get this wet, mix it up, and then, alright, now, bit of water, bit of mixing. It's good and soft again, right? Not all dry and crumbly. So, I'm gonna rip a good chunk off. Just like back in grade 2. We're gonna make a snake. There we are, we're gonna make a snake. Putty snake. Like so. Good and thick. And we're gonna lay it right on that seam. Right on that seam. This stuff, once it comes in contact with the copper, she sticks pretty good. That's on there. I'm gonna smush it in. Get it in that crack. You gotta play with this stuff a little bit, you know? You can't just mush it on, you gotta mush it, and then you gotta feather it, so, you know, it's a nice seal. Like, get you closer so you can see what I'm talking about. Alright, see here. Feather it in. Nice and close. See that? Feather that. A nice seal. See? Look at that. And yeah, you just sit there and you feather this in here. sure you're getting a good seal all the way around. Spend some time on it. You're gonna want this to hold. It's a real pain in the butt when it's, 200-degree putty and it's screaming hot and you can't get a good seal on it and it's leaking everywhere. And yeah, I've been there. So, make sure we get this going right off the get-go. Like so. This thing's starting to get hot. Kinda. 90. Getting up there in temp. And this stuff is reusable. That's why I like to use it. Like I said, it's been a year. And just pulled it out. Good to go. All right, next one. Down there. Where should we put you for that? We can put you right here. Literally. Nope. Yeah, check that out. Alright. Good worm. Good thick worm. Ooh, it's already starting to bloop, bloop. Make some noise. Alright. Work that in there. Sometimes it works if you wet your fingers a little bit. It doesn't pull back on your finger when you lift up. Yeah, the wetting your finger trick works really good. That's the best way to do it. Wipe your finger a little bit. Paint that in nice and smooth, Because with a little bit of wetness, you can just get that seal nice and tight, Beautiful. All right. That's pretty much all there is to it. For sealing that up. And there you have it. Now I'm going to get a little jar down here, and that can collect for me. Oh, before I forget, I have to make a little custom raccoon penis bone out of here. I'm missing it. I lost it. I gotta make another one. Now, what I do is take a piece of household wire and I strip it. And I get that chunk of copper out of there. All right? Then something like this. I'm gonna take my mixing spoon that I got, grab onto my copper, and I'm gonna wrap it around like so. Hold on to it. There's a crimp on there. Oh. Come on. Alright, I got that wrapping a couple of times. The reason I do that is so I can feed it inside this tube and it'll get stuck in there. Such as so. And there you have it. Your very own raccoon penis bone. Yeah. So when that comes out, alright, instead of this just free falling, you can kind of control your drip and aim it to where you want it to go. Try and keep this right at the bottom. Right where you want your drip to be. Like so. Good trick from my friend. Alright, well, let this thing still keep getting warmer. Yeah. Yeah, 110 now. Yeah. We're still running 10.7 volts. Maybe. Could be amps. I'll have to ask my buddy Colin who built that for me. Okay, we need a collection system. So, we have a collection system. What I do is I use my drawers to get the height I want. It's a little too low. That's about right. We're gonna have to adjust the still now. To get that where I want it. So just like so. Make sure this has got a good seal going down. Ooh, this is getting warm. There you are. Getting warm. 110 now. Exactly. The thing I love about copper, you know, it's 110 here, and it's 110 down here, there's a 110 right up here. The transfer sheet, beautifully coppered. Way better than stainless, so I just choose to do it the old-fashioned way, copper. Alright. Cleaning run en route. Time to get my wife a bottle of wine. We'll be back with this thing cleaning itself out. That's the sound we're looking for. That's the thumper doing its job. Double distilling. Nothing coming out yet. It's gonna clean up all that nastiness inside there. Yeah, you don't want that in your end product. No. So. And as you can see, kind of nastiness is coming out of there, right? I mean, that's water and vinegar. So that's all the toxins coming out. You guys, if you're liking Done Right by Dad Productions, give me a like, give me a subscribe, ring that bell notification, help out my channel. I'm going to try and keep on helping you guys out with all different kinds of things. Stay tuned.